Hello and welcome to another Simply Sundays. In 2008, I faced probably one of the darkest times in my life. I was overwhelmed with extreme anxiety and depression. Months and months went by, and no matter how much I hoped or prayed my situation would change, everything stayed exactly the same way. As much as I wanted to head for the exit sign during that season of my life, I learned a valuable lesson I would not have learned any other way except going through that situation. I learned what it means to have enduring faith. You see, the trials we face in life will test the integrity of our faith. Trials expose the authenticity of our confidence in God. But James, in James 1, tells us what we as believers can do when we are facing a difficult trial. First, James tells us in verse 1 that we should consider it pure joy when we face trials. What he's saying is that we should adopt a new mindset towards adversity. We should consider it the source of something good. In verse 2, James says that trials produce persevering faith. Second, in verse 4, James says we should let perseverance finish its work. During the toughest seasons of our life, he's saying don't bail out in the middle of the process, because God is in the process of developing a faith in us that will honor him the most. And it's up to us to allow God to complete this work, because in doing so, we will be complete, mature in our faith, and perfected. And third, when we're facing a difficult circumstance and we lack the perspective we need to see it the way that God sees it, James says in verse 5, we are to ask for wisdom. When we ask God to see things the way that he sees them, then we will have the perspective we need to persevere through what we're going through. James invites us to lean into our difficult circumstances and allow God to purify and strengthen our faith. So if you're facing a difficult circumstance right now, choose to believe that God is up to something good. Don't bail out in the middle of the process. Let perseverance finish its work. Ask God to help you see things the way that he does so that you can respond in a way that honors him the most. Know that God is at work to mature you and to create enduring faith. Thank you for joining me for another Simply Sundays. God bless you.